My bike has 60 hours on it now and it's time to change the oil. I change the oil for the first time after the first ride and then every 20 hours after that. To do the oil change, it's very simple. The method I use is using this tube, which allows me to keep the skid plates mounted and not get oil everywhere. So I'll show you how to use that. And then you need a 13mm socket to remove the drain plug. And when putting the drain plug back in, I always use a new copper washer so I don't get any leaks. And you need a torque wrench to tighten the drain plug to 20 Newton meters. And then the new oil, it's recommended to use 15 weight 50 top speed oil. You need to measure out 800 milliliters of oil. So I use this 1 liter measuring jug. It wasn't marked at 800 milliliters, so I measured in 800 and marked it. And then some brake cleaner to clean off the drain plug and a drain pan. When you're changing oil, it's important to have the engine at operating temperature before you drain the oil. I've already ridden the bike a little bit and warmed it up, so the engine is at operating temperature. The drain plug is located on the left side. Because I use the tube, I have to lean it over, so I lean it over to the right side. Once the bike is leant over, you can go ahead and remove the drain plug. And make sure you get the copper washer as well. And put that to one side, and then you can screw in the drain tube. Okay, so that's in now. Next, go ahead and pick the bike up and stand it over the drain pan. Then make sure the drain tube is over the drain pan, and once you've confirmed that, you can drain the oil. Then once the oil is fully drained, you can go ahead and put the plug back in the drain tube and then lean the bike over to the right again. Before you reinstall the drain plug, be sure to clean off the magnetic plug. I like to use some brake cleaner on some kitchen paper, and then you can see what the debris looks like. And what you should check is make sure there's no large pieces of metal. You can see here it's very fine. It's almost like a kind of powder. And there's no big pieces. So yeah, just thoroughly clean it off before reinstalling. So remove the drain tube. And then install the drain plug with a new copper washer. Make sure there's no debris on the surface, the sealing surface where the drain plug sits. And then torque the drain plug to 20 Newton meters. Once the drain plug is in, you can stand the bike up again and rest rest it on the side stand. Then you want to measure out your oil. I've already measured out 800 milliliters, and then remove the filler cap. I've got an aftermarket fill cap, which I like, as it's easy to undo and do up with a wrench. And then pour in the oil. Do it reasonably slowly so it doesn't overflow. And once all the oil's in, you can replace the filler cap, making sure you don't over torque it. It doesn't need to be that tight, just snug. If you want to check the oil level, there's a bolt just behind the spring here, which I think you can just about see. You need to take off the brake lever, undo the bolt while the bike's standing upright, and oil should just come out of that bolt. If there's no oil coming out, it means the level's too low. I don't typically bother with this. I just measure out the 800 milliliters of oil carefully and put that in, and it shouldn't be an issue. But if you do want to check it, that's the method to do it. And that's the oil change complete. Like I said, I do it every 20 hours as recommended in the manual. It's very easy, so you really shouldn't have any excuses for not doing it.